Mashinsky sold at least 25 million Cell tokens, realizing at least $68.7 million of these sales. Celsius was taking our Bitcoin, our ETH. They were leveraging that money, taking loans against that crypto in order to boost the balance sheet, increase the price of Cell token artificially, and then the founders were cashing out tens of millions of dollars. And here it says Celsius was never a profitable company. What's up, guys? In this video, I am going over the examiner's report. It is over 600 pages. I will be breaking this up into different videos to give you guys all the information. I do have a bit of a cold, so I apologize for that. The summary even begins like this. The business model Celsius advertised and sold to its customers was not the business that Celsius actually operated. There, video done. We good? No, I'll continue. They sold to its customers that it was better than the big banks to unbank yourself, talking about financial freedom. It was built on trust and transparency, saying that the Earn program was the safest place for your crypto. Alex would always say that these are your coins, not our coins. And when asked what would happen in case there was a bankruptcy, Alex said that coins are returned to the owners even in the case of a bankruptcy. Obviously, we know that did not happen, and I'll get to why later. Celsius also perpetuated the lie that their rewards, paid to us, would equal each customer's share of up to 80% of Celsius's revenues. Later on, I'll get to the fact that they were not even profitable. But behind the scenes, it says Celsius conducted its business in a starkly different manner than how it marketed itself to its customers in every key respect. So talking about Cell trading, it says Celsius abandoned its promise of transparency from day one. Celsius said they would raise $50 million in the ICO, but that did not happen. Instead, Celsius sold 203 million of the 325 million Cell, raising just 32, not 50. And they didn't tell the community because they feared the community would be upset. Alex also pledged to purchase any unsold tokens from the ICO, but he failed to close on that purchase. Those unsold tokens amounted to 117 million Cell tokens. Celsius also hijacked its Flywheel, concealing from its customers the extent to which it was making the market for Cell token. In 2020, Celsius decided to expand its purchase of Cell token for increasing Cell token price. Now, this is going to be some damning information. This could lead Cell token to just be labeled a security, and then that could lead to a lot of other things. So as my videos get more in depth into this examiner's report, guys, I will be covering a lot more. I don't want this video to be 2 hours long, so just subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be covering everything. It says instead of buying Cell when it was needed to pay rewards, Celsius began timing its purchases so that they would prop up the Cell's price by creating activity in the market, literal manipulation of a security. Celsius also did not want the price of Cell to go below a certain amount, and they literally bought Cell if the price of Cell went below a certain amount to keep a price floor. And ultimately, the price of Cell was higher than the overall market value increase of the entire crypto space, due primarily to Celsius's purchases of Cell. So I want to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Aura. Now, I entered my phone number on Google, and literally all of my previous addresses, my parents' addresses, my parents' names and emails, and all of their information was public. And it was actually terrifying to see just how open and public our information is. And this information is public because of data brokers who basically sell our information. And this is really where Aura comes in. Aura will identify data brokers that are selling your information and automatically submit an opt-out request on your behalf. They'll even opt you out of junk mail and telemarketing lists, which is cool because I still get a lot of those. They also monitor your emails and passwords to see which of them have been exposed to the dark web. All this is super important, especially if you are involved in crypto like we all are, because we don't need our data to be sent to just everybody, and there already have been some leaks in the crypto world. We've had our email addresses and a lot of information leaked. So this company, Aura, I'm excited, will help contain a lot of this information that was leaked out to the dark web. So go to aura.com/Aaron Bennett to start your free trial. All right, and now let's get back to the video. So even Celsius's head of trading desk recognized that Celsius was in fact cranking up the flywheel. He said, just to clarify, the last 3 to 4 months we bought always more sell than what we pay interest per week, but we did not buy it for the interest payments. That is just what we told the community. Straight up lie. They were buying sell with our Bitcoin and ETH and stablecoins, which I'll get to later in the video, literally to prop up the price so then the insiders could cash out. So why were they increasing the price of Cell token? Well, it made their balance book look really good. So by the end of the year 2021, Celsius reported that the market value of its treasury Cell was $1.5 billion. And you can see right here, the treasury Cell balances at the period ends, the different quarters of the years, incredibly high. And the non-treasury Cell, so this is Cell that they held, obviously not in their treasury, also very, very high in the hundreds of millions of dollars. But in 2022, Celsius employees discussed that Cell was worthless, stating that its price should be zero because we cannot liquidate our current Cell position. And all of this, again, benefited Celsius's insiders. Get this, guys. Between 2018 and the petition date, Mashinsky sold at least 25 million Cell tokens, realizing at least $68.7 million of these sales, and Daniel Leon sold at least 2.6 million Cell for at least $9.74 million freaking dollars. So again, using our money, using our deposits to bump up the price of Cell token while they were taking massive profits. The former CFO said, "We are doing something probably illegal and definitely not compliant." So they knew what they were doing. And this is huge, guys. In an internal Slack communication, someone said, "If anyone ever found out our position and how much our founders took in USD, this could be a very, very bad look. We are using users' USDC to pay for employees' worthless Cell, all because the company is the one inflating the price to get the valuations to be able to sell back to the company." So literal manipulation from day one. The ICO was a lie. They said they were going to raise a certain amount of money. They did not, and they didn't tell the community because they didn't want that to make the community leave. So lies on day one. They were using our deposits to increase the price of Cell for the insiders to cash out and also for their balance sheet to look huge. And the Examiner right now says it began using customer deposited Bitcoin and Ether to fund its Cell purchases. And between May of 2021 and the bankruptcy filing, there was a $1 billion hole in Celsius's assets. So this picture is very interesting. This is the net surplus and deficit by coin. The green here is Bitcoin, and it was going down until the last quarter of 21. Essentially, they were leveraging our Bitcoin, taking out loans using our Bitcoin and ETH as collateral, right? They were basically leveraging our money to basically buy Cell token to increase the price of Cell token so the founders could cash out. That's what happened. Saying here, Celsius justified its use of customer deposits to fill this hole in the balance sheet because it was not selling customer deposits, okay, but instead posting them as collateral to borrow the necessary coins. And we know that Celsius had to liquidate a huge position recently in 2022, basically using our crypto to borrow stablecoins. In April 2022, Celsius's coin deployment specialist describes Celsius's practice of using customer stablecoins and growing short in customer coins to buy Cell as, quote, very Ponzi-like. Well, that's not good. Another manager put it more bluntly. He said, "We spent all our cash paying executives and trying to prop up Alex's net worth in Cell token. In total, Celsius spent at least $558 million buying its own token on the market." And it's crazy here, Celsius bought every Cell token in the market at least once, and in sometimes twice. And today, Celsius holds approximately 95% of all Cell in existence. So talking a little bit about reward rates, basically Celsius did not distribute up to 80% of its revenues because it had little to no profits to distribute. Ouch. And Celsius also made no effort to set its rewards rate based on its yield. When regulators asked Celsius how it set its rewards rate, Celsius explained that there was no correlation, guys, holy crap, no correlation between the interest rates it paid to customers and the yield it generated from investing customer assets. They set the rewards rate based on what it perceived was necessary to beat the competition and not based upon the yield it was earning from investing customer assets. Guys, this is actually crazy. I mean, as I was reading this the first time, my eyes were just like wide open, like that meme where I'm like shocked, you know, the shocked meme, because it's crazy what they were doing. So the result was that between 2018 and June 2022, Celsius accrued reward obligations to customers of $1.36 billion more than the net revenue it generated from customer deposits. Yikes. So that's not good. And here it says Celsius was never a profitable company. Talking about lending and what they were doing with our money, Alex said that Celsius is very, very strict who we lend to. We do not do unsecured lending. But the CIO, the Chief Investment Officer, said that what Alex was saying was dangerous because they were basically lies. By June 2021, it was routine for 1/3 of Celsius's institutional loan portfolio to be wholly unsecured and more than half of the portfolio to be under-collateralized. So take a look at this chart here. We can see that the amount of unsecured loans in red has gone up and up until even March of 2022. But here they said that Celsius accepted FTX's native token, FTT, as collateral. So this chart, oh my gosh, assets pledged as collateral. So we can see that FTT here is in blue. This makes up one of the largest percentages of collateral. We have other coins just kind of in purple here, and then Bitcoin. FTT was one of the largest assets that were pledged as collateral. But once Celsius didn't have the amount of money to prop up the price of Cell token, it became more or less like dominoes and everything began to fall. So there is a ton more to talk about, and I will in future videos. Make sure to subscribe if you want to catch my future updates going over this report, because there's a lot more to uncover. So guys, that is it for the video. I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Aura, for offering you guys a 14-day free trial. You can use my link. It is an affiliate link, so I do get paid if you use it, and that link is going to be below in the description. So guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.